9,290 pounds, big triple slide Durango just came in here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Kind of unfortunate, I guess, for the previous owner, but kind of good for you. It had one traditional original owner. The second set of owners purchased it, had it for a year, and literally never used it, and went, well, this is stupid. Why don't we call Haylett's, because they sell all kinds of campers. Why don't we have them sell it for us, and maybe we'll just move on to something else that we actually would do. So they didn't not use it because there were problems. They just didn't use it because they were always busy. Kind of a classic design, and frankly one I would kind of like to make a bit of a comeback, are these opposing living room slides with no island. Instead, what you have is the counter space is kind of split between the slide and right over here in the main counter section. The reason I like this is because a lot of today's fifth wheels with an island or like a big peninsula counter or something, you can't get through them. But this one, going down the road, you want to stop, have a sandwich. You can basically, sit on the couch and watch TV on this thing on the road, assuming you had, 110 power to power that TV. But, it's very travel accessible, which a lot of newer fifth wheels just can't provide. Now, if you're not familiar with this brand, the Durango really represents, you hear like entry-level trailers all the time, but it's more of like an entry-level big fifth wheel. If what you're looking for is a big open living space and a bedroom slide in that 3/4 ton towable range, but you don't want to go neck deep broke in debt trying to do it, this is a brand that would work for you, I think. Now, those two chairs in the back, I don't think those are the original factory chairs. They look like aftermarket add-ins because they're a little darker than the rest of the decor. But next to the fireplace and like the fridge and the TV, the blacker accents on those chairs actually kind of complement things very well, and it sort of adds a little modern vibe to it. Now, in the RV business, we call these Euro rocking chairs, and they got these handy little, footstools that go with them. Although, I wonder if they're actually like European in origin. I think that there's a trend especially in the United States, that if something's different, you throw the word European in front of it and suddenly it's supposed to be magically better somehow. Anyway, I'm off topic. So with these two slides open, we have a huge living space, which is one of the reasons the previous owners wanted this one. They had 3 dogs that ideally would have had plenty of room to run around and lay down in here. But again, because they never used the RV, they never had the dogs in it. So the TV is directly across from the sofa, and it can pivot a little bit, as we're seeing. So if you want to make it face those recliners, you could. We'll come back to the entertainment storage in a few minutes here. But you can also see the electric fireplace down there. All the remotes and everything appear to be present and accounted for. By and large, it appears to be fairly sound. I haven't seen anything that makes me go like, oh, yep, there's that one thing that people are going to be scared about. I haven't really noticed anything like that. Overall, it looks fine. I do like all the windows, and you might notice how slide side and seat side windows all open for airflow. And I've talked to a lot of people during my days of showcasing RVs and being the RV nerd, and I've never yet had a single person say, I hate all those windows, and I don't think I ever will. 2 other things I've never heard people say are, boy, I hate all those really nice, big, deep, plentiful kitchen cabinets and all that counter space. I just hate that. So, with that in mind, I think you're really going to enjoy what I'm about to show you. Because one of the reasons I've always really liked this floor plan is the serious, legit amount of storage space. And I will say, they executed that very well in this rig. You can see even below the fridge, below the stovetop, and that's a 10 cubic foot fridge, I believe. That's a little bit bigger than the average bear. Not quite a 12, but bigger than an 8, obviously. I'm sure you know how to do basic math. But, I mean, you can pack this sucker up. But what's nice is, again, without that island, it never feels big and bulky in your way. But when you need it, man, there is storage galorage over here and some excellent counter space. And you might have noticed how the previous owners also put that stove cover on there. Plenty of drawers, plenty of cabinets, room for a wastebasket under the sink. I mean, all the necessary elements are here. I've noticed that sometimes if I refer to something more as like starter class, people assume I'm being derogatory. And that's not the case. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Simple can be effective, guys. Like if you buy a car with just an LS trim package, that car works just as well as an LT. It's just not as jazzy, and that's what I'm talking about here. It's perfectly effective. And I mean, look at all the cabinet space. It gets the job done. From here, we'll take a trip upstairs. As we do, that little black box in the stairs, that is a central vacuum hookup. The second owner, currently, I guess the owner at the time of this filming, she bought a new central vacuum hose to go with that as well. Nice little minor. It's small, but it works. Linen cabinet above the big porcelain stool that they have here. And there's obviously plenty of floor space in this bathroom. You know, neo-angle shower is what these were called, but angled corner shower as opposed to a common tub. And the giant mirror that they have in here, it makes this thing look and feel very large in the bathroom. A couple little odds and ends, like the previous owners planned to hang up a paper towel holder and a toilet paper holder, but looks like never did. Again, the second owners didn't use the camper. Not like didn't use it much. I mean literally just didn't use it at all. So here we've got a 60 by 80 queen bed slide. Although I'm looking at the gaps on both sides of this bed, and it's close, I think you might be able to squish a 70-inch wide king in there. So if you are looking for a little bit more space, you could get more sleeping space at the expense of being able to walk around the bed more easily, as is currently the case. Now, I don't see anything like washer, dryer, prep hookups up front here. Again, being a more, you know, the idea behind this RV is to be budget friendly and lighter weight in a big fifth wheel. Well, budget friendly sometimes means the sacrifice of like full-timer RV features, but frankly, guys, I know there's a lot of full-timers out there. I know that, but most RVers are not full-timers, and for most people, this is going to get you by just fine. The skin and the decals and all that look pretty good. I don't see any real areas of concern there. I like where the speakers are positioned. If you have your patio table under this power awning, if you're going to be listening to the music outside, you know they're down low so you don't have to blow away the neighbors. A little peek at where the central vacuum unit is actually located in that little access panel. Now you'll see a brand new, never used, actually very nice Rhino sewer hose kit, as well as a new fresh water kit. Previous owners, owners number 2, who never used the RV, let me specify it that way, they purchased with this RV with the intention of actually using it, but again, never did. I've always kind of been a fan of when you have these open bulkhead walls like we're looking at right here. It makes the passenger storage look and feel absolutely just massive. And frankly, if you're in the front, you need to grab something. Sometimes it's nice to be able to kind of reach over that hump and grab something and go. The nose cap looks good. I don't see like fading, peeling. The tires look good. The landing gear work great. The slides work great. It's simple. It's basic, but it's big. And it's light for its size. I mean, a triple slide fifth wheel that weighs 9,200 pounds is really lightweight. I can't really find anything that super concerns me. You know what I didn't do? I did look at the underbelly, but as long as I'm doing it here, let's just take a peek. Pardon me while I walk up here. Underbelly is enclosed and insulated. This would be maybe an extended season RV. It is not designed for full-time, insane Alaska, Arctic, polar vortex, etc. camping. The big radials here looking good. I do not see any irregular wear patterns. I don't see any weathering, any harsh use, anything like that. So the RV from the first owner, when it was used and towed, they didn't, you know, overload it or anything like that. Overall, it looks all right. Really does. So she looks like the right one for you guys. Give us a call. We'll get you camping. You know, hitching, pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything between. We do it all at Haylett RV. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.